About reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Couch. Now it's Inzaghi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And he's ready. Can he finish?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. Short changes him with that pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's delightful. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? It's Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Works it forward. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That's destined for the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Croatia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. How that could spell trouble. Shot, surely! Goal! Al Hilal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. Croatia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's worked it through. Ekitike. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Howson looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's in plenty of space here. He's rising! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Soboslai.
Al Hilal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Zanetti.
No, again, there's no way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Hangs in across. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Zanetti.
Neymar. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Soboslai. A heavy challenge. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted.
1 minute added time.
Haaland. Couch. Looking to play him in. And that's Haaland. Shoots! And yes, it's there! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a coup.
And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
Croatia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kukçu. Great vision. Can he spark a counter here? Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Harrison spots it and intercepts. And it's Count. Harrison. Courtois. Looking for options for movement. Kukçu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Nicely shaped ball, nicely worked. That is good alertness. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. And he's well positioned here. Al Hilal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Olmo. Silvestre. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Croatia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Batistuta. Oh, he's having a go! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Kukçu. And here's Couch. Oh, that's well spotted. Dani Olmo. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. This is a promising build-up. And back it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Neymar!
Allahu Akbar.
And a truly agonising miss.
Neymar was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And
Allahu
Batistuta!
Akbar.
So close to drawing level.
Batistuta absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Neymar. Neymar venturing down the left. And that is out of play. Kukçu.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's going wide left. For a chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Couch. Knocks it out wide, and he was quick to react. It's a throw-in. And here's Couch, and he's had it nicked away.
Welcome bang, welcome.
There will be 1 minute at
In
a
by
time.
Couch.
Kok udah out sih? Habis bang, habis. Merah
Deep
bang.
into
Full merah.
stoppage time. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
And we come to you now with a quick
Well, how will we look
request.
back?
Peringkat 1.192.000. Liyane. liyane.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Marquinhos. Kimmich. And here's Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Counts! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oakland Roots ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oakland Roots are looking to break at pace. Now it's Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Count, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Oakland Roots are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo, and it's Kimmich. Looking for options for movement.
Kok Swiman
Howson.
aman-aman Cuk.
Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Kimmich. And it's Marquinhos. Ball played for Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baresi. And it's Serginho. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. It's gone backwards. It's Kimmich. Howson. 15 minutes till half-time. That's tidy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, and the shot! Goal! Croatia! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
After 34 minutes is number 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Erling Haaland.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Baresi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti. Couch. He's picked his way through. Haaland. Cross goes in there. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the counter is on. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, shooting chance!
Diandang.
He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. Well, the moans and groans from
There
the
will be
stands
1
now
minute
are
added
very
time.
audible.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Volunteers for each block. Please report to
Croatia
the staff room
leading by
immediately.
1 at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Croatia can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Hausen. Now Mbappe. Batistuta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, again, there's no way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious
Hey.
with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Solot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland looking for the run. And this is Couch. Crossing. Ah, he's goes for a shot. He's got a goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Robertson. Baresi. And this is Lewandowski. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Croatia suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robertson. Now it's Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, good effort! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chance here to counter. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Out of play for a goal kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Croatia have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Substitutions taking place.
Pass somewhat off target. Out again for a throw-in.
Welcome bang.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh,
Baresi makes the interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Surlot.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Surlot. He's looking wide. Now here's the delivery. Haaland looking to add to his goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. I think we're just about done here. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has
Good
been
read,
indicated.
needed to be. Big chance!
di-cancel terus toh,
Here
anjir.
he goes again!
Anjir. Ah,
He's
cancel
done
terus
very
sama
well
saya,
to
Bang.
get to
Pusing
that.
saya malah.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Delivery from Mbappe. And that's the keeper's ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had...
Dine sapa sing edan Bellingham kaya ngono deh. Tok ganjel tok.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
That's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Croatia with another corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rizal. Now, can they get him away? Has to go back here. The ball goes in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Dani Olmo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Croatia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he is deftly away. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he was alert to it.
Birmingham have really been terrific at snuffing it.
Bellingham! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Now the cross.
Croatia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Haaland finds himself offside. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham. Thuram. Oh, he's found support out wide. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... And pull it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's straight offside. He's had it taken off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Messi. And a chance! And he hits the
Yang lawan
net.
kita ini, Bang.
And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. And the
Idi,
finish!
lolos weh.
Dani Olmo. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rizal. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. He's in! Must! And the shot! And that's it!
Sudah dikasih kita, anjir. Masa putus anak koneksi, Bang? Ya, sering-sering kayak gini lah. Wah, jangan koneksi itu bisa putus ini. Oke, nice. Oke, nice, Bang. Sering-sering lah itu lawan kawan ngono, Bos. Gacha mungkin barangkali. ora entuk, Bos. Apa ae lah iki, sing penting. Oh, iki Kareas. Mbok menawa. Anjoy. Ngopo ngene iki, Cuk? Sepurone sayang. Nemu kowe semuanya. Nemu kowe ambiar-ambiare. Marang kahanening ati. Wis milih sing mati.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Cross into the box. Keeper's dealt with that. Right card!
Ya toh?
There's an
jelas
early
ini,
warning
Bang.
shot across the bow.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Pedri. And the shot's on here. Batistuta making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game with you, in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Boleh hoki, bos. Hati-hati, bos. Sambil cari hoki kita,
Cafu.
Bang.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Tahu ada
Well, I think
blunder-blunder
both
dari
teams
lawan,
probably feel
Bang.
it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
De Bruyne. Neymar.
Eh,
That
kok
is
ya
not
Bruno
the man.
maning?
Great vision. Yamal pings in across. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Counts.
Wah, edan. Habis di tangan Ten tibanya.
It's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Count. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neatly clipped into space. Not the most convincing of passes. Neymar. Kukçu. Kukçu. Haaland. Haaland!
Nice.
Goal! Croatia! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good read, mid chance. He's
Allah.
got that all wrong, and it's a
Aku ikut jago
penalty.
ning arep tok lho,
And that is
bos.
a huge moment in the context
Cuman
of the
jagain
game.
depannya doang, kenapa lah?
Games hinge on moments like this.
Cuman jagain depannya doang, kenapa kena?
A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could...
Terrific
Ah,
effort.
meripik.
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so
Jagain
many
depannya
runners into the box.
depannya doang,
Makes
kok
life
bisa
so much
gol.
harder for that defence.
Kok bisa nyeleting kena? Sensi.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked
Oh,
out.
He won't be happy with that one. That is
kok
good
kayak
alertness.
gitu?
Rodri.
Jerman nggak tuh, Bang?
Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Little pass back, and it's Rodri. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Real chance! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Rosario leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shifted it to the flank, and that could set him on his way.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rodri. And here's Haaland. And he's in on goal. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Batistuta. Counts, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Counts is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gives it back. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
The midway point of the game. Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15. Lo reemplazará número 21.
So the action resumes.
Croatia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
This might go for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Haaland. Croatia are looking to go forward now. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Can they get him away? Croatia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just decent chance! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And the shot!
Allahu Akbar. Baru ngiling saya, Bang.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Neymar. Kukçu. Kukçu. Neymar. Holland. And he shoots!
Nice.
And that's a good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And there was his third, and boy, he shoots!
Dan, Cuk. Kuat tenan anune bodine, Cuk.
And they're back in front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Allahu Akbar.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Rosario have their lead. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Anjir sama back.
Off the bar. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. Rijkaard.
Janetti lo padahal.
Now it's Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Neymar!
Ite.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Yamal. 75 minutes played. Oh, played through for the right man.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks a decent ball. Threads one in. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Batistuta. He came in hard, very hard. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a shot! Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Hey,
Oh, it's Haaland.
jangan klik sing kene lho,
Batistuta
tampan
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Petri. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red.
Hay un
Croatia
cambio en el
are
campo de
down to
juego.
10 men.
Número 7.
So, is it
Número
really
16.
plausible to have a hit from
Número
here?
4. Entran número 10. Número 13. Número 3.
Apa sih buatnya? Jangan nanti squad.
That was travelling.
Setiap golnya langsung ke garis. Setiap golnya langsung ke garis.
Engages and forces him off the
Se
ball.
van a jugar 4 minutos de
We are into
compensación.
stoppage time. Odegaard. He's a sharp little ball here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The
Bah.
ball has to get to the other
Ya
end
kira-kira
much faster.
tiga iki wis sing
They're back on the ball again.
Gol musuh lho.
Cafu. Rosario clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that's gone route one. Cafu. Haaland. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. That's... And that is that. Croatia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Turun maning Kang.
So there it is.
Pimen ke Kang. Segacane ra to into. Cuk. Tresno ra bakal ilang. Bellingham tuh. Kuat banget iki sapa ya? Sayang. Ombak gede, banjir bandang, dadi siji. Meski tak pernah wih, aku bos. Alasan kawan. Kira sandingan. Senajan buang-buang. Ja. Ombak gede. Anjir.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now.
Against Angola.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when...
Somerslide! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu in towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Diaz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Haaland. Diaz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hazard. And the through ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Joy.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Duh.
And he's found a way back.
Allahu
And
Akbar.
there's a goal. Oh, but the flag's up.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Ngawur nendang dhewe.
Howson. Cafu. And they're back on the ball again. Chouameni. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's in one-on-one. Real chance! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been
Sabar ya,
working on in
Kang.
training. And it came off beautifully.
After 18 minutes is number 10.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
He's having a hit!
Wih, gila.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Has another go! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Count. Pings in across.
Alah,
Not the
Neymar
worst attempt. A little
kendor,
technical
kendor.
tweak should help the quality. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Neymar. 30 minutes gone. Botman cuts it out. Konate. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. And it's been played through. And he shoots!
Allahu Akbar.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He
Yeah,
was too
that can
tightly
help.
marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Couch. He's having a pop!
Wele.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Coba Koktu malah gol ini, bos.
That'll be a throw-in. Good
Pak
steal,
kurang
he just
wasit.
read it. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai played out to the left flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. And he can thump it away. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Tries to pass it through. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking here to chip it through.
Berilah
Silves.
hambamu menang.
He won't be happy with that one.
minutes has been indicated.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
11 ya. Ih, dangkrik.
Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar.
Nice.
He's through here. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And an exciting one too.
How would you
We're
review
about
the
to announce
first half?
today's lucky
Well, I don't
numbers.
think either
Please
side
watch
will
the
have
screen
too
if you
much
have a
to
ticket.
complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Croatia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Croatia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to...
Takes a shot!
Gitu Gi.
Ronaldo
Ya
not want to pass
Allah,
up the
kok ya
chance
yang
to run up the
momen-momen ya.
defence. He loves those duels.
Salah.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at
Ya
least tries to
Rasul,
make
ya mau tiga
something happen.
kesempatan anjir ya selara opung kulit dewe bang, memang nggak boleh.
Duke looking
Kasih kita.
understandably energised after his goal. That is lovely.
Oke.
Oh, look at... And the finish! And that's in! Into the lead once more. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Angola have their lead. Cristiano Ronaldo. Couch. And it's Szoboszlai. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Soboslai.
Well, he certainly
Isn't
wasn't in the
Ronaldo
mood to take any risks.
Ronaldo.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. He has found a way through.
Inter dia tiga yang ngelek kan, Cok.
It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the lead now
Kalau dia
is
nyerang
2.
mesti ngelek yo.
They've seen the light and the opposition
Ah,
have been
sebenarnya.
left in the dark.
Neymar, cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Arepmu.
Getting up there! And it's there! And with that,
Arepmu,
it is pretty
arepmu,
much
kira
a
pura
done
karep.
deal. The movement so precise, the finish
boleh kita.
sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful
Tengok, tengok.
counter-attacking. They hardly had time to
Ya.
even react, and there's only one word to describe
Tiga
that:
menang yo.
clinical.
Tiga gol ya, orang isong gol nih.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti. And Neymar. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 14.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ini kan untuk dulu.
Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. Goes looking wide. And it's Soboslai. It's anyone's ball now. Tries to play it through. And that is well cleared. Count. And here's Neymar! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Number 19, Dirk Kuyt. Number 5, Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 6.
Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh no, this does not look good.
Ben loro tenan.
Not the most convincing of passes. McAllister wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's worked it through. Mbappe gets into a good position. Diaz.
Cuman kan
And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Botman. Konate. Pass somewhat off target. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo tries from a long way out. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Croatia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
So. Jangan lagi bos. Cici monggo. Anjir.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists.
Good.
Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. He's through here.
Anjay.
Haaland. Zanetti. He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mateus cuts it out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Rizal!
Wede.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rizal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Applies the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually
Masih
looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
belum ada celah, Bang. Yang menang sih, Bos.
That's gone route one.
Dan yang kalah terus sih, Bos. Primen, Bos.
Rizal.
Rizal,
Neither of
dia
these two
Rizal.
want to come off second best. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Batistuta. Spread it left. Rizal is onto this.
Cocok.
And
Orang kecil
he's
tapi
straight
offside.
offside.
Harusnya orang kecil itu jangan offside lah.
Pinches it off him. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Burak Yilmaz. It's Yilmaz!
Gila.
Goal!
Barcelona!
Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatced. There was no
terus
reaching
gol loh,
that.
kiper
That's
ngopo.
expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things...
Charge!
Ele.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cafu, nicely
offside,
weighted
yeah.
ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Almost half an hour in now. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Good effort from distance.
Masa Allah.
Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Rizal kayak piye to, Jal?
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
No, that's been
Tadi
intercepted.
umpanmu.
Pedri. Mateus. Serginho. And it's Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shifted it to the flank. And there's the shot!
Allahu Akbar walillahil ilham.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Maning, atip,
Rizal
maning,
deserves a
atip.
lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
What's going wide left? Rijkaard.
Croatia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rizal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And the shot! And yes, it's there!
Bener dia, Bang.
Croatia are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Batistuta. Rizal. Great defending,
That's
strong and determined. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Haaland. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Ilici wasit.
And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go,
Awesome.
and they head into the break all square.
En el marcador,
Reflections on the first half.
Croatia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so the action is resumed.
Croatia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Passing nice and neat. Batistuta, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal, now it's Messi. And this is Burak Yilmaz. Now it's Hazard. Just a keep. Oh, shooting chance! And again!
Komik gue perkara kamu gawe malah bingung nek bal.
And they've got their lead back.
Astagfirullah sing
And he's
sabar ya
only too
kan.
grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Goes for goal!
Wele.
And he has kept it out
Tip,
somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pas tip posisi.
Alexander-Arnold. Croatia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Batistuta.
Wis tak cancel
Well,
bos.
the less said about that pass, the better.
Anjir malah ngompani musuh.
Threads one in.
la asistencia de
Rijkaard
partido
is the
asciende a
distributor-in-chief,
96.847
always looking for movers.
espectadores.
Rizal. Rizal!
Allahu Akbar sik
Oh,
tiang
it's come
maning.
off the upright.
Gendeng we Rizal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Aku wis jamin positif kok malah masih melenceng, Bang.
It'll be a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play. Messi. Mateus. Pedri. Just about within shooting
Modar kan
range.
sekali diblit pisan.
Yilmaz! Brilliant! Some
Ini
Just
ngebit
finished
boleh
an
gol.
absolute joy.
Ora nyongko burak.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Well, as soon as it left his foot, that was destined for goal. Rocket man.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Rizal. Pedri cuts out the pass. Yamal. It's Pedri.
Yes.
Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Burak Yilmaz. Cafu. Rizal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chiellini. Serginho. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Chiellini. It's Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get free. And they can counter here. And it's Zanetti.
Wedian.
Now the ball's gone astray. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Haaland
Wah, suwi cok.
goes down, but nothing given.
Ngerti lah respon kayak ngono kan.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot a goal! And it's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Marcó en el minuto 84 el dorsal 23. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Kurang dikawal kayak ngopot sih. Dikawal iso ngoblit, ora perlu nyedek gawang. Waktu iso ngegol nih, Bang.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Croatia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And the pass is intercepted.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
That's
space.
Masih menceng kan.
Alexander-Arnold.
Yes, orang yang menang, bos.
Where it came from.
Habrá 3
Excelente.
minutos de descuento.
We are into overtime. That is good alertness. And it's Zanetti.
Ah. Sekelas bos.
And that's it.